So you're wondering how to mix professional sounding vocals in Studio One. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down some of my favorite stock plugins to do just that.
Talk to me, don't know what I'm supposed to say. I just want to pull you close, and you just want to walk away.
Alright, first thing I want to play for you here is just the raw vocal as it came into Studio One.
Don't know what I'm supposed to say. I just want to pull you close, and you just want to walk away.
So the first thing I want to be thinking about, does this vocal need to be tuned? This is a great singer on this track. I don't think that I need to hand tune this vocal, but I will apply a little bit of auto tune.
Don't know what I'm supposed to say. I just want to pull you close, and you just want to walk away.
Next thing that I like to always do is cut the lows. How I do this is use this low cut filter here, just turn it on. The easiest way to do this is just to exaggerate it up.
You talk to me, don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Sweep it back until you reach that desired low end. Always have a low cut filter on your vocals. Next thing, this is my first stage of compression. I say first stage because this is going to be one of 3 compressors that we use on this vocal chain. But with each stage of my compression, I'm only doing it a little bit at a time. So my rule is 3 to 4 dB. I do that by keeping my ratio anywhere from 3 to 2 and then adjusting this threshold knob. So let's check it out.
I just want to pull you close, and you just want to walk away. You talk to me, don't know what I'm supposed to say. I just want to pull you close, and you just want to walk away.
A lot of amateur producers simply overdo compression. My way of helping you not do that is to say, don't use any more than 3 to 4 dB of gain reduction with each compressor that you use. Next thing that I want to do here is kind of a problem solver tool, but we're going to add a de-esser. At the end of some of these phrases, you'll notice that there's a little bit of de-essing that needs to happen.
Don't know what I'm supposed to say. I just want to pull you close, and you just want to walk away.
So somewhere in that range feels about right. Again, this is something that you don't want to overdo. You'll hear how the EQ changes if I'm too aggressive with this. Check this out, just for an example.
You talk to me, don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Too much, obviously, so let's black it off.
Pull you close, and you just want to walk away.
That's really the best way to learn any plugin, is just to over-exaggerate it and then kind of back out of it until it hits where it sounds right to you. Let's go to the VT1 here. Now the VT1 is really interesting because this is a tube modeling channel strip. So it has a warmth and a presence to it that just kind of lifts it out of the mix. Let me just go ahead and turn this off and on so you hear what it's adding.
Talk to me, don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Turning it on here.
I just want to pull you close, and you just want to walk away.
So we hear it come a little bit closer, a little bit clearer out of the speakers. Why is that? I'm actually using 2 sections of this plugin to make this happen. A little bit more of compression, but also if you go over here to this equalizer, notice that I have it pointed a little bit above 3K and the gain is up a little bit. I'll exaggerate this frequency so you hear the frequency that I'm boosting.
You talk to me, don't know what I'm supposed to say. I just want to pull you close.
But adding that little bit of that 2 to 4K there really lifts it out of the speakers, while also giving a little bit more compression to let it come a little bit more forward in the mix. Next and final stage of compression is this fat channel. Now, if you don't have the full version of Studio One, you may not have this Everest compressor. You can find out if you have this compressor by clicking this arrow down under the fat channel strip. If you don't, no big deal, just use the regular tube comp right here. But since I have this, I'll use this Everest comp, and whenever it usually comes up stock, it may have a slow release here. And what I like to do is turn this to fast.
I just want to pull you close, and you just want to walk away.
So the only way I can explain it, it just sounds like he's a little bit closer to the mic and it's just getting a little bit more of the detail. The only thing left to do now is add a little bit of room reverb. So now that I have this room reverb pulled up, I'll go ahead and exaggerate it so you guys can hear how much it's bringing to it.
Talk to me, don't know what I'm supposed to say.
The main thing that you want to be worried about with your reverb is not to have everything washing out. So usually when you pull up the stock room reverb, it'll probably give you a 4 to 5 second tail. This is what that would sound like.
What's to say? I just wanna pull you close.
Too much reverb, too much washed out. On a slower song, maybe something like that would work, but I want to take this length down, make the room smaller. So take the seconds that that reverb is ringing out and cut it down.
And you just wanna walk away. You talk to me, don't know what I'm supposed to say.
So now I have a shorter room and it sounds appropriate for the phrasing. No reverb is like bleeding into the next line, if you know what I mean.
I just wanna pull you close, and you just wanna walk away. You talk to me, don't know what I'm supposed to say. I just wanna pull you close, and you just wanna walk away.
So let's go ahead and give a quick A-B on where we started without any effects, and I'll play it soloed and then in reference with the track.
Talk to me, don't know what I'm supposed to say. I just wanna pull you close, and you just wanna walk away.
Now here's with all of our layers of processing and that room reverb.
Talk to me, don't know what I'm supposed to say. I just wanna pull you close, and you just wanna walk away.
And you'll also notice, if I turn off these plugins one by one, you'll just hear it start kind of dipping in the mix. It won't be as aggressive when I turn off the fat channel. You'll lose some of that saturation and the forwardness with that EQ when I turn off the VT1. And then you won't really hear a lot of difference on the de-esser and the first compressor, but these are just stages of just getting this vocal to the point where it actually makes that big difference. Usually this is accomplished through layers of plugins rather than having all your compression handled by one plugin. I appreciate you taking the time to stop by and watch the video. The next time you're producing in Studio One, I hope you give this vocal mixing technique a try.